In this podcast episode, the host welcomes Rory Stewart, a political figure and author, to discuss pressing issues surrounding Western economies, immigration, populism, and the implications of social media. The conversation delves into the fragility of Western economies, the demographic challenges they face, and the potential solutions that could be implemented to address these issues. Stewart begins by highlighting the fragility of Western economies, attributing part of the problem to demographic shifts. He notes that birth rates are declining, leading to an aging population that requires more care, particularly in healthcare. In the UK, the ratio of working individuals to retirees has drastically changed from 20 to 1 in the early 20th century to just under 3 to 1 today. This shift places a significant financial burden on the working population, raising concerns about the sustainability of welfare systems. Stewart emphasizes that while immigration has been a response to these demographic challenges, it cannot be the sole solution. He argues that relying on an ever-increasing influx of immigrants to support an aging population is unsustainable. Instead, he suggests that societies need to focus on increasing productivity, particularly in the care sector, and consider the role of technology, such as AI and robotics, in addressing labor shortages. The discussion transitions to the complexities of immigration and its relationship with populism. Stewart acknowledges that while immigrant communities often have higher birth rates, the cultural differences can lead to tensions within host societies. He points out that populism is often fueled by perceptions of immigration and the belief that elites are failing to control borders. This sentiment has led to the rise of populist movements across Europe and the United States, where political leaders claim to represent the real people against a perceived corrupt elite. Stewart argues that populism thrives on a sense of dissatisfaction with the status quo, often exacerbated by economic disparities and cultural shifts. He notes that social media plays a significant role in amplifying these sentiments, allowing populist leaders to bypass traditional media and connect directly with their supporters. This direct communication can create a sense of urgency and moral clarity, making it easier for populist leaders to rally support. The conversation shifts to the influence of social media on public discourse and political dynamics. Stewart expresses concern that social media platforms, while providing a space for diverse voices, can also lead to the spread of misinformation and polarization. He highlights the challenges posed by algorithms that prioritize engagement over truth, resulting in the rapid dissemination of false information. Stewart reflects on the implications of this new media landscape, suggesting that it has contributed to a decline in trust in traditional institutions and a rise in populist rhetoric. He argues that the unchecked power of social media can undermine democratic processes and lead to authoritarian tendencies. The discussion raises critical questions about the balance between free speech and the need for regulation to prevent harm. Towards the end of the podcast, Stewart introduces two innovative concepts: direct giving and decentralization. He advocates for direct cash transfers to individuals in extreme poverty, citing the success of organizations like Give Directly. By providing cash directly to those in need, communities can address their unique challenges and invest in their futures. Stewart argues that this approach empowers individuals and fosters dignity, allowing them to make choices that best suit their circumstances. Decentralization is another key theme in Stewart's vision for improving governance. He believes that local communities often have a better understanding of their needs than distant officials. By empowering local governments and allowing them to make decisions, Stewart argues that societies can foster innovation and rebuild trust in democratic institutions.